or welcome to my channel. These are going to be some timeless messages for Cancer. Please keep in mind that they are general messages and they will not resonate with everyone. So please take what resonates and leave the rest. Flip or switch the roles as energy is fluid. Please use your discernment. Don't try to make anything fit. And I'm going to go ahead and get into the reading. Please keep in mind that I'm not pulling personal cards at this time on these live readings. You'll find previous readings under the live tab, so you can check that out if you'd like. Also, if you'd like a personal reading from me, that information is in the description box. Let's go ahead and see what's happening, Cancer. All right. Attitudes about the past. Okay, you got your card. Your card is here. Hang on here. I'm getting myself adjusted for this reading. There's a history. There's a result from a history. There's the sixth house, so there's something been done a little at a time as a result of a history. Done a little at a time, do a little at a time as a result of a history. Could be dealing with a Virgo, or this could have been some kind of serving as a full-time job, but it is a result. A result can be an ending or a realization as well. It can be something to be realized, a result to possibly finalize. Here's a Virgo. You got some details coming out about this little at a time, a result of a history. See if we can get some more about this. There's been an impression that has been put upon this serving about somebody's future. So we have Leo, Virgo, took a chance about these details. Result of a past history, Cancer, with your energy, with Mercury retrograde. Picking up some Gemini here. What is going on for Cancer energy out there? Thank you so much for those likes and subscribes. Got Libra. So fairness and balance is about decisions, making clear, concise decisions. Here's results. Again, the results of the history of these decisions. The details are coming out about the history of these decisions and the results of them, which is going to play out in the actual physical. Okay, so the balance that's coming into play is to create the fairness for the future. There's a future balance or a future fairness to be looked at, Cancer. Okay, we got Virgo coming out again. The details of this serving, or this is you possibly were the karma in a situation, or somebody did what they must do with Virgo. There's something good time. So the serving of others and the attraction of this is what you attracted. You asked for your experience. Libra again. Got pleasure, the details of the pleasure. The way you project yourself, so you could be very happy and grounded right now. You're doing something on your own, having good times. The details of that is coming out. Here we go. There's also a result. Here we go. Like you're supposed to know what that said because I just pointed it. And, all right, this is your card again, the result. The result is you're going to do something on your own. There's an immediacy here. This is about, so any immediate serving coming up, use mindfulness and discernment about this immediacy, because you got pleasure here, and there's there could be some kind of details that might disrupt a, let's see, disrupt or what? Oh, the details. Disrupt the light. Things being brought to light or life because you did what you must do, Cancer. The details, gaining respect. So the more something is known for what it is, the more authentic, the more your authenticity, I can't even say it, authenticity is going to show in the situation. The sun is shining light on it with this Gemini. There's the Gemini. Felt that Gemini, Virgo, and Gemini. There's details. There's a belief here. Something did something quick. Somebody wants details to be known quickly. Therefore, something could be missed. I'm going to have to ignore that. Phone call. That could be confirmation about what could be missed. I'm going to miss this phone call. Anyway, granting so you want something to be known possibly, or this is naturally coming about, nothing's being forced here. The details, whatever's being forced is being seen as inauthentic. We've got the granting of, we've got good fortune. Somebody could have actually used a quick way to get good fortune. There's good fortune and then quick ways. What is that about? There's been a lot of focus on somebody's good fortune and quickness, immediacy and quickness and serving. Okay, it could be people pleasing or putting time. This is outside energy influences having to do with beliefs and details. There's a known anxiety with the South Node. I see some. I'm going with what I see. Known anxiety or trouble due to a major change, or there's a mystery behind this trouble. The mystery behind the trouble and the focus of the trouble, where the trouble was focused. I mean, I don't know how that goes. The focus of the trouble. Focusing the trouble and the details of that. Things being brought to lighter light for the sun for Virgo, the 10th house, to become a person of power and status. So this is about responsibility. You have a creation here and a responsibility. This is a lack of responsibility, though. It's in reverse. So this is about not taking accountability. Whatever wasn't taken accountability of, the details are coming out with Virgo and Gemini, these beliefs and communications. This is about becoming a person of power and status. Somebody did what they must do. Virgo, sun, things being brought to light, or life, about becoming a person of power and status. This is Capricorn energy. This is major earth focus, blessings, the Pentacle realm. We have Aquarius here. Hang on. There's a discovery, but this discovery is good news. Whatever was immediate, there was an immediate responsibility. Somebody could have got a warning or a red flag or a sign, a synchronicity about a responsibility. So now there's an unexpected change with the discovery. Okay, and there is a Pisces and partners. Okay, let's just get more into this. Virgo, hermit energy. The details, going within, doing what you must do to go within, light your own path here. Could be a masculine authority figure with the sun, or it does represent that. Or, okay, what do we got here? Seven of Swords right behind the deception. So there was something to go within about. The details, somebody did what they must do. Something didn't work out as expected, it looks like, with it in reverse. There is anxiety and trouble that's shown up about this Seven of Swords in reverse. Let's see, Knight of Wands in reverse, Ten of Swords. So this is an action, a regretful action. Could have been a regretful action, but then that's holding on to something, though. It's like I see them, holding on to the lamp, and it's just like holding it on to the deception. What is this for Virgo? Details for Virgo. I'm sorry, I'm looking at this. The Virgo's all over us. So Cancer energy. What is this? Details for Cancer. Excuse me. What are the details for Cancer? What are the details for this? overcoming some kind of sadness. The serving was a disappointment, or you're not disappointed any longer. The devil's here, so you're not attached to the sadness or disappointment, or you took accountability, it looks like, for the emotional attachment or the emotional involvement. That is Knight of Cups in reverse, whatever rejections. So this also could be some kind of rejection or fear of rejection, but it's certainly not genuine love or genuine support. The details are going to come out there. Yeah, a Six of Wands in reverse, not being seen for recognized. If somebody's having anxiety of this and not being recognized as expected because the details, maybe the math isn't adding up or something about it. Page of Swords is coming out more upright, but it's very indecisive with this information or details. This could be very in the informative stages, not matured yet. If that makes sense, the information or the looking at, or let's see, Hermit, the details, spying, looking, okay. Whatever was looking at the details, okay, that's going to be noticed. Same card, so let's see, okay. Seven of Cups coming out. Okay, it did come out in reverse. Okay, and I'm kind of wanting to push it around. Things could be emotionally or could have been emotionally confusing. The Seven of Cups is gaining respect. I'm sorry, I'm looking. Seven of Cups is gaining respect. No, I'm looking at the Sun, gaining respect. This confusion. I'm trying to. Why the Seven of Cups? Let's look here at the underlying energy. Oh, this news. Okay, this is unwanted news here. This plan, I feel a plan here. Strategy, Three of Pentacles. Standing your ground here with a group, about a group, around some news, or some news is coming in, or the group is getting some news. Here you are. This could have been greed. And the energy of possible, like gaining respect, entitlement, or some kind of authority. Confusing emotional authority that isn't taking responsibility for their details. What is this? Capricorn, success, responsibility, power, status, Emperor coming out upright. There's Aries energy. I said a masculine authority figure. Okay, so there's somebody being pressured to do something here, or somebody of a person of power and status did something under pressure immediately. Strength. Okay, we got Leo, we got Aries, a lot of fire, Sun, another Leo. You had the strength to stand up for your, okay, you took responsibility. It's like you led by example with the Emperors, all the kings in the deck that are upright. So that is it. There's the Empress. There's some kind of manifestation because you had strength. Two people becoming a person of power and status. There's some kind of news that something wasn't disrupted or couldn't be disrupted. This Emperor's authenticity. What is this Emperor's authenticity coming out here? Six of Cups from the past. You do represent the past over here with these results, the results of the past. The way somebody became about a person of power and status as a result of a past. And it's We're past reflections, and it's 6 to the 7 of cups. There's 11 cups of them. Oh, I'm sorry, that's not the math. I said the math isn't math. And that's 13 cups of emotions that the emperor is involved with the power and the status. So that's it could be a lot of responsibility, but they're not able to maintain. I'm getting High Priestess in reverse. Yeah. Not able to maintain. There's something about the power and the status. Judgment. We'll get to it. Let's see. Cancer, what's up with the Cancer? There's a budding star here. Well, okay. First blush, bursting out on the scene. There's details about this bursting out on the scene. Spying on somebody bursting out in the scene with the Page of Swords, and the details of this watching, looking. It's not like looking as observing, it's looking with another way. I see. What is it? You got a sunny outlook, so the details of a sunny outlook, and open to divine inspiration. So whatever's coming to light or life is giving you inspiration here. Inspiration, feeling out of sync. So as you gain inspiration, there's an energy that you could have drifted apart from that feels out of sync now. And they're weighed down and heavy about the details that are coming out as a result of a past decision. You have a golden opportunity. So somebody's spying or with the Page of Swords and the details of this opportunity. Clouds are lifting and the skies are clear. Yeah, the sun is here. Okay, so it's also lightning, and you get a lucky break. Okay, so look. Whatever these details, they're going to give you a lucky break and a golden opportunity. Yes, there's a lucky break. Let's see what else it says. A successful venture. You got a successful venture, and the 10th house is success. Somebody worried about your success. You becoming a successful entrepreneur or in your own life. You found fertile ground. Steady growth, fruitful. So something's fruitful. You did what you must do. The other side is cracks in the facade. So the cracks in the facade with this card that is like a stone statue, Medusa, stone, facade. Stormy relationships, coming out of a stormy relationships. What you said no to. Somebody's grinding their gears, working too hard on it. They're working too hard on the 7 of Cups to kind of, the cups aren't represented as what they are in this case. What is this for Cancer? There's a resistance to change, upsetting news, or an accident. Okay, with this, whatever's being brought, the details also about this upsetting news is coming through with that Page of Wands in reverse. It could have had something to do with that. It's blowing up in their face, explosive combo, and broken. So out of sync and broken energy, non-fertile. The sun isn't shining on their garden. Because here, isn't this a garden, basically? Okay, this is somebody's garden. The garden. So, okay, the energy that is coming back in the face with the explosive combo could have been around July. Okay, 4th of July is Cancer. Power and status, whatever energy from the past that had some kind of power move with the Emperor and the 6 of Cups was on some frills. So you're being asked to wait for more. It's plain to see something won't work. The answer is no. So rejection for some reason, whatever reason you got. All right, there's winging it. Somebody was winging it with a nest egg and had something to crow about. But it's blowing up in their face, so whatever was somebody was crowing about, it's blowing up in their face with the no blowing up in your face card. Broken. The egg is broken. Something could be significant about that because I got the word broken and then a representation of broken with the 6 of Cups. So some kind of reflections. I said the 7 of Cups aren't what they are anyway. So, okay, let's see. Okay, you got a brilliant idea and a clear path and a bright future ahead. Learning from your experience allows you, when you learn from your experience, and this is about no is a complete sentence possibly as well, because we have yes, brilliant idea, bright future. So there's a bright future ahead, but there's some kind of energy you're rejecting here for whatever reason. Deep emotional healing is in reverse here. So we've got your heart is ready to heal from the past experiences, and you are willing to devote time and energy toward therapeutic care. It's in reverse. This is Azurite, and there's an answered prayer right behind it. So there's all your great work has opened the door for divine solutions and support, which allowed you to do deep emotional healing. Looks like that is what has occurred, and that was an answered prayer because that opened doors. You are very unconventional, possibly, or your unique qualities are different from others, and they're an important part of your purpose here. Okay, so let's see. Why guys? Oh my gosh, Cancer. This is not Virgo's reading. What is the message for Cancer this time? Okay, this is about balancing masculine and feminine energies. Divine masculine, divine feminine did show up with the Empress and the Emperor with the Magician in between them in your reading a little while ago. So there is a manifestation that is creating balance, or a relationship, or something coming together to lead by an example. I want to say, allowing your feminine side to creatively inspire you, and your masculine side to give you the confidence, ametrine, confidence. So you got the confidence, or you go with that confidence with this golden opportunity. You have a golden opportunity with some details. Prosperity is in reverse. So something was about a blockage of prosperity and abundance, or it was about abundance and prosperity. And there's a positive shift in your divine support. So there was blockages around this support. But what is meant for you is going to show up on time. It's a multifaceted situation. Yeah, the increased support is in reverse. Prosperity is in reverse. Prosperity is in reverse. So this was draining. It was a blessing to learn from the experience and possibly not repeat it. What's happening here for Cancer? Divine intervention, gold and gold. Golden opportunity plus gold equals, that's your mask. 1 gold plus 1 gold. Okay, so let's see. God sends miracles to answer sincere prayers. So there was a sincerity behind this. There was energy of sincerity, divine support, and solutions and prayers. This is a big deal. This is a miracle. So there is some kind of miracle that could be taking place. I do have wellness upright. Okay. Cancer. Let's see, this is a life lesson. Peridot, gold and peridot. You can break free from negative reoccurring patterns by praying to know the lesson and the blessings that they contain. I said that was a blessing. Your divine intervention or allowing a sincere prayer to be answered, or allowing yourself to ask for it to begin with, for clarity. It's about clarity. It's about releasing negative recurring patterns from happening. Unnecessary worries are here. So this could be worrying about what others might think with this life lesson as well, because we have released the burden of worries by giving them to God for healing and solutions. And you have praying to know the lesson and the blessing contained, and then the miracle shows up with the sincere prayers. There was a sincere prayer about details being answered here. It is containing a golden opportunity to release a worry that might have been projected out there. Love life is in reverse, about a love life that is not being renewed or restored because something is over. That's rose quartz. Divine life purpose in reverse, the serving of others, that it was in the reverse. This didn't, no longer has a passion and purpose behind it. It was about, you needed to see your self-worth. And diamond here, diamond and gold. There could be a budding relationship starting. When you let go of one thing, another thing comes in. This is about not letting. So love life and prosperity are both in reverse. So that's high disappointment possibly with the devil in reverse, not being affected by it. Having the ability to move forward with an open mind in some type of way, it's going to open doors for you, like attracts like. Yep. Let's go ahead. So whatever experiences you're attracting, you can think of them as it's being attracted for you, not to you. So once you realize that, calm is not a weakness. So you are being asked to be calm here. You have a miracle or prayers being answered about some kind of details that cause some kind of worry, but it's like that's stuck in the past. You are here for a reason in reverse. Okay, so if whatever's not, it's like learning how to appreciate letting go. Inspire others in reverse. All right, this love life was not inspirational and serving, because I have serving first thing, serving of others. Uninspirational or unserving. It was service to self, or it was there was outside energy influencing with this inspiration. Uninspired outside energy having negative effects, because I have a life lesson here and negative reoccurring patterns. So yeah, be yourself is in reverse. So where the energy of inauthenticity, being uninspired or unable to feel comfortable with yourself or the company, what keeps, I said stay open-minded, stay open-minded. This is going to require you to stay open-minded, because it's about not letting others' beliefs about love attach to your self due to whatever insecurity you might have about it. Ask for guidance. You ask for guidance here. God sends miracles to answer sincere prayers, and there you go. So you could be receiving signs, synchronicity, that your guidance of your guidance, like attracts like. Wow. Directed toward your bliss. Okay. So this tells me you're moving from one frequency to another, or ascending a situation. What does this life lesson have to do with here for Cancer? Uninspiring. Okay. Negative reoccurring patterns that were uninspiring. Divine intervention at play. So what doesn't inspire you can drain you. Okay. Remaining calm is your ticket to peace here. This was a different belief system, or the details of what these beliefs are. Your beliefs are right for you is in reverse. About worry and kindness. Okay, so things are confusing about worry, kindness, or how you express yourself. You may be not considering of others with the follow the golden rule in reverse. So let's just get some more tarot. I'm going to clarify with a new deck here. We got the Ace of Swords. There's truth on this page of swords and details. And this miracle is going to bring confirmation of that. All right, there were burdens created with the 10 of Wands you let go of. Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Earth sign energy, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, but heavy Virgo again with the imbalance of time, energy, and focus on, I want to just say, like, the inability to nurture, not mature, chasing what is not available. Queen of Pentacles, but not, in a fire sense, but in an earth sense. Could be slow, so it could have been a slow process. Negative reoccurring patterns that happen slowly or go unnoticed or less noticed, or so it takes a little work to notice. Wow, and the sun is here. The sun is here, happiness being restored, balanced. Whatever's being brought to light or life about these emotions or emotional attachments or can't move on. 8 of Cups in reverse. Resistant to change, can't move on. Upsetting news or accidents. So whatever's being stuck and stagnant is Page of Swords. The details that you can't walk away from. Somebody's very unresistant to change. Focused on others' happiness is not going to be inspiring because somebody's not being inspired by happiness here. And what's happening here? We got the 10 of Wands again in reverse. There were burdens created with this faulty serving. All right, we got golden opportunity coming in with the 3 of Wands over the page. Okay, of Swords. This golden opportunity is your ships coming in. There was fertile ground. You're on fertile ground. You've been standing on fertile ground, something like that. With the sun. The sun is on your garden. What is happening? Cancer. Manifestations. So your fertile ground is growing. There's how many wands here? But these aren't no one's hanging onto these. These are in the air. Something could be up in the air. Somebody did something to gain respect, and now there's upsetting news. 9 of Cups. There's a wish fulfillment. What is that about? Fool. Somebody taking a leap of faith. Somebody took a leap of faith. Some being brought to lighter life. Somebody could be unrestful about that. Upsetting news. Accident. Oh, lots of messages coming up about this news. The 8 of Wands is going right into this news, and the 7 of Cups. Very confusing news with the moon. Oh my gosh. So now there's fears being created around all these details and newses that are coming to light. So it's like being hidden or remaining in a low vibration for whatever reason. Resistant to change. There's something, the moon kind of, okay, the moon and the sun. I just saw this in the moon and the sun. Okay, so the divine feminine and divine masculine energy. Wow, resistant to change. Okay, so blowing up in someone's face. So whatever something was done in the dark with the moon, it's going to blow up in their face. It's going to come out of nowhere with the sun. You know how the sun doesn't like announce itself. When it comes out from a cloud are going to peek through a cloud. It just does. It's not going to just say, oh, I'm going to do this. It just does. Oh, so somebody's going to be naturally successful, because they're naturally responsible. Whatever was done in the dark is coming to light. What is happening here? Blowing up in someone's face, winging it, crowed about a nest egg. So entitled, or there was some kind of energy of somebody didn't learn their lesson here. All right, that fell way over here. Knight of Wands in reverse, uninspiring actions that cause much confusions, or this is hiding something here. Let's see, hiding something, hiding injustices. High Priestess in reverse. Okay, with the Justice in reverse. This was an injustice, this winging it, something to crow about. Somebody's crowing about something that they don't have. Or no, they're not going to see. I said the Empress and the Libra here twice about this information that has been used over and over again. 10 of Pentacles in reverse, World in reverse, Judgment in reverse, Knight of Cups in reverse, 3 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups. Let's take a look at this because 6 of Cups is right there on the wing of, this has been long going, and okay, what is this? The status is shifting. Somebody's status is majorly shifting because there was a major injustice. Cancer with the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, World in reverse. That's going to be like loud with the crow about it. Okay, so somebody could have, crowed too soon or something with the what they thought they knew, this discovery, the unexpected change is a result. Somebody was indecisive. I want to see what this injustice is. So justice reverse, that is balance. That was, what is this? Cancer energy. King of Wands in reverse. Fire sign energy. An injustice created with a narrative that was created with, it's like, that was the negative of pattern. Was somebody crowing about what they're doing is being seen from the past? Got me. Queen of Cups in reverse, emotions. This is not being able to see what's really happening as well. Emotions are too involved here. Or this is emotional immaturity, or this is a lack of security. So a narrative was created due to lack of security, which created an injustice, which was a negative reoccurring pattern, and then boasting. The boasting, what is the boasting? Page of Wands in reverse. The Devil in reverse. Oh, what somebody boasted about is not even correct information. The balance, it went in someone's favor for whatever. So whoever tried to steer something in a favor for personal, whatever, personal gain, personal growth. Hierophant in reverse. Injustices with spiritual contracts, or this is knowledge, or what is lack of knowledge of justice, or this is also could represent an injustice with a divorce, or what is known about the details about the bragging. I have to say something to crow about. King of Cups in reverse, Queen of Cups in reverse. Oh, wow. So you're like, you were shown an example, or you were like, you were possibly shown around you what is, if you can learn, if you have the ability to learn from energy around you instead of judge it, something like that. Taurus is here, Libra, Pisces, heavy Pisces. Let's just take one more round here with this. these cards, and I'll get some advice. What is this that Cancer has to look forward to with this golden opportunity? And there's ships coming in and the details to help clear their path here. Oh, well, somebody's getting caught with a net loss at the tail end of things. So that crowing energy is going to have something different to crow about, or it could be very quiet right now. Putting it all into place. It's coming together. The pieces are coming together. The details are coming together about this loss. The tail end of this contract you closed out and going towards a golden opportunity. What wants to come out here? Some last minute changes of the details that could have taken place. All right. And the same, getting caught making last minute details. Somebody's getting caught making last minute details to the change. They're on the tail end of it, getting caught with this last minute change. I don't know what else to say. Alrighty, because you, give them the cold shoulder, you put it on ice for a while. The moon. Somebody worked real hard on it, so that's why it worked real hard on these 7 of Cups and the moon, hiding the cups, hiding what was in the cups. That's coming to lighter light. The sun and the moon can't be. What is it? Buddha says the sun, the moon, and the truth cannot be hidden. Okay, so what is going on with the moon and getting caught with the net loss on the tail end of things? Resistant to change, accident, or fear. There's a lot of fear. Because the pieces are coming into place with the Empress energy. So the balance is being restored. The pieces are coming together. Savoring the pieces coming together. Wow. Savoring the pieces coming together by not being in fear of the pieces. This energy was hungry. It wanted to unite because it was hungry, come together because it was hungry in such a way that it's in a formative stage. I said immature. There is immature, the word immature right there. A couple of minutes ago, I said it was immaturity. Okay. Oh my gosh. I just saw this. Emperor here, Empress here, blows up in someone's face. Okay, so the Emperor and the Empress have learned many things about what backfires. Let's just use the word backfire. Okay, because there's a life lesson about something backfiring. What is this? On frills, waiting for more. Plain to see it won't work. It's not going to work. It's last minute changes aren't going to work. You frills. No, the answer is no. Somebody wanted sweet satisfaction or try to create something out of nothing here, possibly. Okay, the Empress and Emperor also have learned when they're on frills, then one of the lessons could be when you're on frills and plain to see something won't work and it'll blow up in their face. It has you stuck then, and now someone's overthinking. This is doing something for frills, for power and status, and then being stuck about it, and then it being noticed. And creating an injustice. Your eyes are fully open, seeing what's possible. You saw what was possible as the Emperor or Empress, or the balance of your own energies or your own frequency. I want one on this highly brilliant idea, bright future ahead, burning through money, broke. Okay, there's an energy or an institution that no longer has the backing and it's burning through money and it's broke here. Okay. And you have a brilliant idea about the success. So if you are receiving guidance about this, You again use much discernment because because you have a golden opportunity and a clear path. So maybe what was unclear is become more clear for your path here. There's heavy energy around. You're more aware of what's heavy and what's not heavy for you. Uh, that beliefs card was in reverse, not attaching to others' beliefs because they look comfortable, but having your own, something like that, or coming into some kind of realizations. There's an illumination of the shadow that's in reverse. You either overcame the shadow or somebody didn't focus on a solution, therefore the pattern continues. Not everybody wants solutions. You can pretend you want a solution, and then when they present themselves. Okay. Anyway, focus on a solution is in reverse. So you could have focused on a solution quietly. You have a new direction in reverse. Okay, so some kind of direction being blocked. You're being cautioned. Love and light. Not everything's love and light here. With every cup that's offered, don't drink from every cup that's offered because of some kind of satisfying offer. What looks satisfying might be disappointing later. Those kind of life lessons. This is also attracting more light because these shadows are in reverse. You're not between worlds. You could be cueing on your own frequency by tuning out what you don't want and tuning into what you do want. We got potential growth here with birth of creation. This is a birth here. This is going to actually spark light in a place that the last minute changes behind schedule could be an actual birth, but behind schedule here. Last minute changes with information and details affecting potential growth. So with an eternal union that's in reverse, we got love life in reverse. So this is about what, just because one thing didn't work doesn't mean nothing will. So it's about being open to love or open to change or open to something new and different. We have a 6, we have number 34, which is a 7. So you got progression, 6, 7. The potential growth requires you to observe your limitations, and the hummingbird definitely has messages there. Hummingbird spirit, observing limitations and then exceeding them, and that's where your growth lies. Desire to change is in reverse. Not everything desires to change, but that doesn't mean it's going to block change. It just means it's not ready to change at that time. Be like that. Energy signature is in reverse. The past is in the present, is in reverse. This is like when you close the door and the years play out, and you only have you only do what you do, and then everyone else can do what they do. Something like that. Does that sound silly? I don't know. Sacred divinity signature. Okay, there should be something about a faulty signature or a false signature because it's in reverse, or somebody's GPS to abundance is now blocked, or that energy was actually in some kind of lack to begin with, or hungry. Signatures off with the sacred divinity. So this was a very karmic contract. You're also closing out. The gate is open. You're out of the dark night of the soul with the emotional challenges, no longer being tempted with this this love that looked maybe too good to be true, but maybe it's like then don't it's like the journey keeps going. The best things happen unexpectedly or just when you least expect. And I'm going to leave it there. Okay, Cancer. I hope this was helpful. Thanks a lot. See you next time.